My name is Tom Platty. I direct the Instructional Technology Program for the school district. I'm delighted to say a few words about Chris Henry, who has been honored as one of the finalists for the Masonic Teacher of the Year Award. Many of you know I'm a big Red Sox fan. Therefore, I will use a couple of analogies about Chris in terms of baseball. Chris Henry is the all-around ultimate player who has played so many different positions at the high school, and all of them so very successfully. For several years, Chris served as an English teacher extraordinaire, guiding his students successfully around the bases to be successful in his classroom environment. And as a high school drama club advisor and producer of our high school musicals, Chris has served as pitcher, general manager, and pinch hitter in wonderful community-based events such as the Dessert Theater and the always anticipated Spring Musical. And most importantly, over the last 3 years, Chris has been so successful as the high school's instructional technology specialist, guiding and mentoring teachers on weaving different technology tools to the classroom environments. And his understanding of what good instructional practices and his high level of energy and his friendly demeanor enables Chris to be so successful in this role. And most importantly, Chris is a true teammate. I would like to quote Jen Smith, who nominated Chris for this award. Quote, Chris exemplifies the meanings of collaboration and unity, whereas he includes and embraces and involves not just himself in Marlborough's high school success, but the community, the staff, the students, and the team. There isn't a teacher that can do it alone, and Chris Henry is always there for every employee. As Jen states so eloquently, when we collaborate and unite with others, we succeed for all. And thanks, Chris Henry, we at Marlborough Schools have been able to succeed for all. Thanks for you.
We have an award for you, honoring you as a finalist in the Marlborough Masonic Teacher of the Year, and a little something to help teaching your kids in the classroom and to help you with that.
Thank you very much.
You have anything you want to say, or? Congratulations. With the nominees of Claire Nicholson, please come on up.
The team.
Hello, I'm Lisa Pacific. I teach kindergarten at Jarrick Elementary School. It's a pleasure to write on behalf of Claire Nicholson. When one thinks of an outstanding teacher, Claire comes to mind immediately. Sorry, I started out with her many years ago. Claire has been a teacher at Jarrick Elementary School for the past 17 years as a third grade classroom teacher. Prior to becoming a teacher, Claire was a para-educator at Kane Elementary School. So glad I dragged you off the beach in Hull all those years ago. Claire started her teaching career a little bit later in her life. Before having children, she was involved in the business world. After that, Claire began working as a para-educator at Kane School when her children were school age. As a result, she discovered her passion for children and teaching and decided to pursue her master's degree in education while working full-time and raising a family. Not a small task. She was truly in her element in making an impact on her students.
I'm Heather Collins. I've taught third grade with Claire for a long time, and she's someone that I am truly going to miss. She is retired and will not be returning to Marlborough Public Schools next year, but I want to speak just a little bit about her professionalism and her desire to always want to continue with her professional development throughout her teaching career. She's taken many graduate courses. She became our third grade kind of tech expert. On the side, she became very adept in technology, taught herself, and then helped the rest of the team. She rose to the challenge by taking Portuguese classes to help her students and her families. Claire's desire to help every student succeed and her attitude that all students should be held to a high standard is reflected in her classroom daily. Claire uses innovative techniques and strategies to make learning fun and engaging for her students. She's continued to build great relationships with students and families, always maintaining open communication and respecting their needs and interests. And those students will surely miss you next year. As will I.
Hi, Hi, I'm Tracy Denning, and I also worked with Claire on the third grade team, and I will miss her very much. And once things are back to some type of normal, you will definitely be invited back into my classroom to help out. Claire is very involved in JARC school activities. Some of her past involvements include PBIS, Positive Behavioral Interventions and Supports Committee, School Council, and Literacy Grant Committee. This committee meets outside of school hours to encourage and help implement literacy initiatives in the school. She also participates in the Festival of Flags every year and spearheaded the third grade Christmas pajama event that was a community service project for children in need. Claire initiated Cranberry Days, one of our favorites, which continues to be a curriculum-related project for the third grade team. Furthermore, she has planned and organized meaningful field trips for third graders. She is considered a leader in the JARC school community, inspiring others and developing creative solutions for problems. She is someone who exudes third grade team spirit and collaboration. Claire is a lifelong learner, especially when it comes to learning new innovative ways to meet her students' diverse needs. She excels at trying out new technologies with her students and is eager to share her knowledge with colleagues.
Hi, I'm Molly Callahan. I'm the reading specialist at JARC School, and I've worked with Claire for many years, and she's also a good friend. When it comes to community involvement, Claire truly shines. Claire continues to give back to the community through a variety of initiatives, such as mentoring incarcerated women and helping them to become productive citizens upon their release. Claire is actively involved in her church and many charities associated with it, including St. Vincent de Paul and a women's Bible study group, and she is a team leader in Curcio retreats. Claire Nicholson's dedication to teaching in the community definitely demonstrate that she is deserving of the nomination of Teacher of the Year. And happy retirement, my friend.
I'd like to present you this award for being finalist for Teacher of the Year 2020.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And last but not least, could the nominators for Jennifer Ryan please come forward?
Hi, I'm Brian Daniels, principal here at Whitcomb, and not a nominator, but the lucky recipient of Jen Ryan's advice and counsel. When I first remember meeting her in my first year 5 years ago, walked into Jess Hayes' room, and Jen was modeling reading and writing workshop, and gentle, persuasive, successful is what came to mind immediately. I am blessed to have her voice and the work that she's done creating and leading our intervention team. I'll turn you over to Angela House, an assistant principal here, who will share Jen Smith's nomination letter, one of many.
So I'm reading this on behalf of Jen Smith, our instructional leader, our instructional technology leadership. I write this Teacher of the Year nomination for Jennifer Ryan, reading specialist at the Charles Whitcomb School, with the utmost admiration. Jennifer is a teacher that exceeds all award criteria set forth by Marlborough's United Brethren Lodge of Freemasons, and is a deserving educator in Marlborough. Jennifer Ryan is a dedicated employee to Marlborough Public Schools. I strongly feel that she meets the criteria set forth by the Masonic Lodge in all aspects. Ms. Ryan's on-the-job performance is nothing short of outstanding. She has, from the moment she began working in Marlborough Public Schools, been a diligent and hard-working member of the district staff. Her preparations for every school year are thorough and meet the standards of excellent teaching. Jennifer can be found consistently creating differentiated plans for all of her students and classes, as well as mentoring collaborating teachers throughout multiple grade levels. Whether it's formulating plans for reading objectives, purchasing supplies, learning new programs, or incorporating a family agenda of at-home reading to her students, she is always willing to share her ideas and projects with not just the intervention staff, but the classroom teachers she works with. During my first year here at Whitcomb, I had the pleasure of working directly with Jennifer in 2 different settings. The first time, as I was just appointed the brand new instructional technology specialist, she was the teacher that met with me and talked with me about rosters, routines, and programs that were in place at this school. She took time from her own summer schedule to walk me through the history of each grade level and their expectations. The second setting also began at the beginning of this school year, 2019-2020, when she organized, self-taught, and prepared the entire 1,480 students and all staff to proctor and set the benchmark for whole school assessment administration. She prepared and facilitated the NWEA MAP assessment with one-on-one coaching to staff, PLC rollout, and seamless delivery to students. Together, we carried through the technology side of it all, and I was amazed at her knowledge, poise, and quiet confidence. With her efforts, Whitcomb became the standard of assessment delivery across the district. The NWEA assessment has since been carried through for the winter assessment, once again setting the district-wide standards for excellence and timely managed assessment. Other schools in the district constantly refer to her for screencasts, notes, slides, and just as a point of reference. She has also continued to look at the NWEA data to make decisions on how to implement more interventions for select groups of students so that they will have more of an opportunity to succeed to the next level. As the school year has since continued, we now share thoughts, strategies, and accomplishments together regarding lessons in the reading department. I have seen Jennifer volunteer her time during school events and other extracurricular programs. Ms. Ryan teaches and designs programs to let all students at any ability be involved. She communicates all of her ideas, student growths and concerns with her collaborating teachers and parents. I have always felt that there are two character traits needed to be an excellent teacher. The first is knowledge of the curriculum and how to present that material. The second is how to establish rapport with your students. In both of these areas, Ms. Ryan has proved herself to be superb. She has both a natural ability to endure and foster growth, warmth, and security in our middle-aged school children, while at the same time get them to grow academically. The children in her care love school and reap the benefits of her perseverance and dedication to our profession. Jen Ryan undoubtedly holds the top standard of what teaching profession should be.
Award of the Teacher of the Year for 2020. Thank you. Yeah. A little something for you to do to your talk.
Thank you very much.
I just want to say thank you to everyone, and let's all say thank you for a great career. We don't do a great job of letting our retirees know how much we love them, but thank you.